All right, I have my lesson 5 homework here. Pretty easy lesson, just looking at stories and making graphs out of them. That's all we're doing. We're not writing anything. Okay, so the student moves, well, actually, let's read up here. The following graphs represent different trips Bryn has made walking to and from school. All distances are measured as distances from home. So every corner, like way down here, when distance is at 0, that means she's at home. So even if she's way over here and the line reaches this point, anything down here that at 0 will mean home, okay? Same thing for time. When time is all the way right here, that means that's her starting point. Okay, so the student moves at a steady speed away from her starting point. So it doesn't tell us what the starting point is, so you get to decide where's the starting point, and she just moves at a constant steady speed away from it. So I'm deciding her starting point is home. She's moving away from it in a constant speed. Constant speed would be a straight line, and she's getting further and further away from home as time is passing. The student is standing still, okay, so she's at a certain distance, and she stays at that distance, so it is a flat line for the entire time. Okay, we changed this to 5 minutes. I know one of my periods did 5 seconds, that's okay. So the student moves at a constant speed towards home for 5 minutes. So towards home means that she doesn't necessarily, she can't start at home if she's moving towards home. So she starts way up here, moves towards home for 5 minutes, so we reach the 5-minute mark, and then she stands still, okay? Right here it says she moves at a constant speed away from home for 5 minutes, so she is starting at home and moving away from it. So starting at home is down here, and she moves away from it. Okay, so she moves away, her distance is about right here. She is away from home. Then she turns around and she heads back home. So it's almost like she's going on a walk and she's going back home for dinner or something. So she gets closer and closer back to home, so closer and closer back to the bottom of this graph. And now she is back home. All right, and then the student moves away from the origin, starting slowly and speeding up. The origin is right here. You can draw this one of 2 ways. You can draw it going up like this. That is called an exponential function. Or you could draw it with a shallow line. That is her moving slowly, and then a really steep line. That means she is speeding up. She sped up and got quicker. And that is it for Unit 5, Lesson 5 homework.